Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm coming to you with the Fancy Fold Craft Challenge 2023. It's 5th of the month, so it means that we are going to share new Fancy Fold. So together with Monika and Christine, we are sharing twist and pop cards. So I prepared one already, and this one is with a Polish sentiment, and I think I'm going to finish it off with some photos inside. So that's how the card looks like and how easy it's to open it. And my card measures 5.5 inches by 4.25, and as you can see, it's can be a bit chunky because of the mechanism. So yeah, let me show you step by step how to do it, and I'm going to tell you all the measurements. So I've got 3 pieces for my base, and I'm going to start off with the first one, which measures 11 inches by 4.25, and this one we need to score it in half, so it's going to be at 5.5 inch. To create our card. So you need to score in half, so at 5.5 inch, burnish it, and you've got a card already. Then we need to, let me do the biggest, second biggest. So this one measures again 11 inches by 3.75. I'm just checking exactly if that's the right size, and then we have to do 4 score lines. So again, we have to do it in the middle, so 5.5 inch, and then at 2.75, 5.5, and 8.25. I was just trying to press it way too hard. So again, I did the wrong score line. Anyway, so we've got 11 inches by 3.75 and 4 score lines. One will be at 2.75, then 5.5, and 8.25. Now it's time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to burnish it in half, so fold it in half, and then we need to do the sides, and this way you will have them nice and crisp. So this is the part which will be in the middle. So this is the part. So we're going to have the valley, mountain, and a valley. So you will need to create like a W shape. So we've got already that, and now we need to work on that mechanism which is behind it, which actually do the work for this card. So with the last piece measures 8 inches by 3, and then we need to first of all score it in half, so 4 inches, and then we need to score the short side in half, so 1.5 inch as well, and then we need to bring a pencil and a ruler. I need to put some pencil marks because we need to score it across as well. So we have to mark 2.5 inches and 5.5 on the top and on the bottom, at the bottom as well. So I'm just going to turn this over and do it this way. So 2.5 and 5.5, and we have to bring back our scoreboard. And now it's very helpful to have that line in the center of your scoreboard because it helps us to line up those pencil marks and do those score lines. So again, no, I did something wrong, I think. Let me double check. So yes, I don't know why I have the wrong measurement, so it should be 5.5. What is it? 5.5, yeah. I don't know what I did here, but it's fine now. So you can see that all the lines are joined in the center, so it's time to first let me erase those pencil marks, and now it's time to maneuver all those to do that mechanism which is inside. You can see that we've got the score lines and everything. So let me do the center. And we need to do those as well. And this is what we need to do. We need to the long score lines, we need to do the valley, and those short ones, they will be the mountains. So this one is only helpful for us to do to create the center point, and then you do it this way, and then you have to burnish again those points and everything. It has to be done really well, otherwise it's not going to work. And I had problems with this fancy fold before, and I haven't done it for a while, so I hope it's going to work for me this time. So I think this one is done. Let me just this point, because it's quite thick card. Maybe you can use a thinner cardstock or paper for that. So this one is done, and yes, we are going to put everything together. So let me bring my card and let me put this one together. I've got most of the elements ready, so I think it should be nice and quick. Again, let me just make sure that the glue runs really nicely. So I prepared a doily and some elements to decorate, but because I'm still not sure who's going to receive this card, I'm not going to add any sentiments or anything like that. Because this video, I think it will be quite long, because there are lots of measurements and lots of things I need to tell you about how to create it. So the decoration will be quite simple. But if once you do your own, if you're going to follow this tutorial, then you can take some time and you can decorate your card in the way you like it. And because I really don't know who's going to receive this card, so that's why I am only doing basic things. So now I've got this flower. See, because I'm actually using Craft O'Clock papers, and because those papers are elements for fussing cutting are double-sided, so it's very handy to have that one. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of foam pads for this element, because I want to just lift it up a little bit, because I think it will look much better. And that's how I create my cards. I think probably know it by now. So I'm really curious if you're going to give it a go and you're going to try this card, I hope those measurements are easy. If not, then you can check out Monika and Christine. I'm sure they're going to have different measurements. And actually, I will be able to show you Monika's card because she made one for me and I already have it. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show what Monika created, because she created a twist and pop card for me for my birthday, which was yesterday. So yeah, so this is the front of my cover. Very simple, very basic, and I think it's fine. Let me put the elements in them inside the card. So I picked those papers. These are again from the same collection, from Craft O'Clock. The name of the collection, let me think about it. What's the name of the collection? Something blue, I think, purple. Let me just turn around and see. Garden of Harmony, that's the collection of this of those papers. That's the name of the collection. And I'm thinking, shall I do this? Oh yeah, I think I could put those flowers at the bottom. Why not? It's going to be more luxurious, I think. So yes, that's the inside of my card. And now it's time to put that element. For this element, you need to check where is the center of your card, because you need to put it in the center. So it will be 2 inches and 2/8 of an inch. So it's going to be right here. And now you need to put the glue on those triangles, and then we can do the other part. So I am pushing down, and now you can close your card, so the other part will be adhered as well. And I'm going to hold it for a while, so I will be back once the glue will dry, because it's really actually very important for the glue to dry. So I actually put that part on that card on the side with the butterfly weight, which I have, so I can decorate this panel. And I already cut out those mats. See, I did that. So let me, I think this one is 2.5 inches. Let me double check. 2.5 by 3.5. Because this element, I also remember we were scoring at 2 3/4, and that's 3 3/4. So yes, 2.5 by 3.5. If you've got any questions about measurements, I will try to write it down, and I will try to add it to my Buy Me a Coffee page. If I do, you will see the link below the video. If I will not be able, because I don't have much time, then yes, you can double check the measurements by writing your question in the comments below. So, and I'm going to keep those blank because I wanted to add, as you can see, I prepared some elements, and I was thinking actually to add some flowers and to add some sentiments and maybe some photos. You can put some wishes, so there's a lot of space to use for anything you like. So the first card I showed you at the beginning, the one with this one with the Polish sentiment, I will use it and I'm going to send it for my niece's birthday, and I've got some nice photos of her and her brother. So when we went to see them just a few weeks ago, we actually made quite a lot of nice photos. So I was thinking to print them off and just put them on maybe 2 photos and some wishes, or I don't know, you can create so many different things. You can create a pocket, you can actually do a gift voucher, I think, depending on the size and measurements which you're going to use. So as you can see, it's nice, it's decorated already. Well, actually not decorated, but maybe I'm going to put that leaf here, and let me just cut it over here. Yes, I'm going to put it flat just to show you a little bit how you could decorate that. And I had that flower from this collection as well. You could, as you can see, I've got quite a few of them cut out, so you could add some, I don't know, a butterfly here or there. So yes, I will think of something and I will decorate it after this video. Maybe I will add this one here. Let me grab a leaf as well. Let's see, maybe I will just decorate the other side, maybe. Yes, I think it will look nice, and just go with the flow, add whatever I think will look nice. So I hope you are going to join in this month's challenge. Was just curious, maybe you want us to do another live craft along on our Fancy Fold Craft Challenge Facebook group. So let me know if you would like to, if you want us to do it. Currently Monika is on holiday still, and I will be going again at the end of the month, but definitely from September we will be going back and doing more on our Facebook group. So I've got some glue here. So now you can see that this mechanism works really nicely, and everything works really beautifully in with those papers and everything. So now it's time actually to decorate it, but first I need to make sure that I've got the center point here. So I'm grabbing my ruler, and I think I'm going to mark it with a pencil, so I know roughly where, and I can actually use a razor later and do it this way. So I'm going to, yeah, because I need to make sure that this part is in the center as well. So I'm going to mark with the pencil again. I'm folding those two sides and marking where I need to put the glue. So these are the parts where you need to put the glue. So let me put the glue, and this is very important. You need to make sure that the glue dries completely, like when we were putting glue here. So now, and maybe what I'm going to do, because with the first card I did, I need to fold it and I need to make sure that it's in the center. This is nerve-wracking actually, because I know that if I'm not going to glue it properly and straight, it's not going to work. And I had trouble with this card, and to be honest, it's not like I'm a huge fan of this card. Oh, and I could feel that it's twisted a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to fold it, and then I need to make sure that and it's not, yeah, I need to close it, because then you have to make sure that the bottom does not stick out. So now you can maneuver a little bit, because the glue, liquid glue, works very well with this project. So I have to make sure that it's nice and straight, and it's not, yes. And now you need to hold it. You need to hold it and make sure that the glue dries completely before you start to use this card. So I'm trying to see where I need to press. Let me just, yeah, here and there. So let me see a little bit. No, I'm going to wait a little bit. So now let me bring this card as well, and I can show you a card Monika did for me. So this is the card Monika did for me for my birthday, which was yesterday, and she actually recorded the video quite early, so she could give it to me. So this is her twist and pop. Look at this. It's I think almost 6 inches. I think it's 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 square. Let me double check so you can okay, the wrong side. Yes. So I hope you're going to check out Monika's video tutorial for this card and Christine's as well. As always, follow the hashtag FFC Challenge 2023. And if you are interested, you can still join our Fancy Fold Craft Challenge group, Facebook group, where we share our projects. And yes, if you want to see other crafters using this fancy fold and creating their own projects, and just remember to follow the hashtag, which will be in the title and in the description. I will try to put all the information below the video so you can check it out. But if you've got any question, just don't hesitate and ask me in the comments. So big reveal, and that's my card, and I'm so happy because it works. And yeah, it's still quite you still have to work out the mechanism a little bit. When I'm closing, I need to push over here, but I think it's still fine. And I think once you will use it, like look at Monika's, yeah, so easy. And the one I've done earlier, yeah, no problem at all. So these are the cards, twist and pop cards for our Fancy Fold Craft Challenge 2023. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know, what do you think about this fancy fold? Have you made it already, or are you going to give it a go? I will add some sentiments and I will add extra bits and pieces inside once I know who's going to receive this card. So thank you so much once again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.